Good evening, everybody.
Yeah, I was waiting for Jacob to get unmuted.
Whoa.
I was waiting for Jacob to get unmuted because he was the one that does the opening.
Welcome, everybody, to the VWU Sports Podcast, episode number 105. And welcome to a very special edition of the VWU Sports Podcast because, shockingly enough, it is our last podcast of 2023. And before you ask why is this our last one? Because, well, next week we're taking it off because we're going to celebrate the holidays. Celebrate the holidays, be with our family for the Christmas holidays. And next week will be the first podcast of 2024. So now normally we would do a year in review for 2023, but with how crazy last week has been in the world of sports, we kind of had to put that on the back burner. So sorry, y'all. No year in review for 2023 this year. Maybe we'll do it next year. Who knows?
Yeah. Sorry, anyway, folks.
Let us introduce ourselves. I am, of course, the owner and Brandon.
Yeah, I think
he's probably either dead asleep or somewhere stuck in traffic.
That's what I said, Jacob. I think you're having problems. I think you're having.
He couldn't handle it. We're being joined with our regulars, Cody.
Jacob,
we'll be
Carter's.
Here. We'll be here.
Carter's trying to talk to you.
He's dealing with some issues on his.
I think what I was trying to say is I think you probably might have a little bit issue because you're getting choppy. You're chopping off here and there and everywhere in between. That's what I was trying to say.
I'm trying to cool it down, but I was trying to say I'm being joined as also by.
We're being joined by Eddie Wobo.
Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. I'm trying to cool it down. I got a fan on it and everything. And we're also being joined by one of our regulars, Cody. And we got ourselves a guest joining in as well. We're going to get some more guests coming in later on tonight.
We'll try to get
owner and founder of New Japan Pro Wrestling and World Divine Ring Caldom, Mr. Eddie Lobo. Eddie, welcome to the bar.
Yeah.
I think. Why does everyone want to be LA Knight all of a sudden? But
well, here's the thing, because guess what? December 23rd, his hometown will give him a key. That's legit true.
Let's go ahead dive into the sport of things. First I'll talk about the NBA first and foremost, and
yeah, we got to go into the insanity that's been this week in sports.
Remember last weekend we all kind of predicted, this is before, after our podcast, remember we said everything. I wouldn't be surprised if Draymond Green got suspended or definitely suspended by the NBA. After our podcast, literally as soon as we're done a couple hours ago, boom, reports came out that he got suspended.
Yeah, he is suspended indefinitely.
And you did call it, Cody.
Yeah, he's suspended indefinitely. Now, yes, Cody, I do have the video that you sent me.
But, yeah, you're right.
I'm not going to play it because something tells me if I play it, we're going to get a copyright strike. So, just to be on the safe side. We're not going to play it because the last thing I want is to get a copyright strike. But let's be honest with ourselves, because we knew this was
That's
this was
that's
going
the
to
last
happen.
thing we need on to end 2023. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Now let's face it. We knew that this was coming. We knew that Draymond Green was going to face suspension because of his history. And I don't know how long. I don't know how long they said that he's suspended for, but he is suspended. So I don't know right now if he's back. But Stephen A. Smith, apparently trying to make a mountain out of a molehill, is questioning Stephen Curry's leadership.
No, yeah, I saw that.
Now, I was saying to myself, when I was listening to Stephen A. Smith, I said to myself, I could have sworn.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's what I said. I could have sworn that these are grown men we're talking about. They don't need babysitters to hold their hand. Now, I could have sworn that these are grown men. However, Draymond Green, what happened to him? He got, like I said, he got suspended because of his history. And let's face it, we all saw that right hand hook, which he practically threw. So
and guess what? That video went into the wrestling world, and one person decided to do something fucking hilarious and did wrestling moves on the basketball court. I mean, Draymond Green versus anyone.
Well, here's the thing, and we're going to move on from this. But here's the thing,
which was a bad idea in of itself, because you're basically landing on hardwood, literally.
Yeah. Now, what happened with Draymond Green? Like I said, he's suspended. I don't know for how long, but hopefully, let's hope that we don't see another incident like that.
Yes.
Because, like I said, you could be a hard-nosed basketball player, no question. You can play defense like it's none of your own business, no question. There are rules which you have to go by. So I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah.
Now, I do have some injury news. First and foremost, Ben Simmons is gonna be out for 2 more weeks. So he's dealing with a back issue. So he's gonna be out. Also, last night, John Morant returned. His suspension ended, and boy, did he come back, because he shot the game-winning 3 to help the Grizzlies beat the Pelicans 115-112. That was a wonderful shot, magnificent shot. Great job. Welcome back, John Morant. Here's hoping you learn your lesson. Because it's obvious this team needs you. So I'm just throwing it out there. And if you're a Detroit Pistons fan, God, I feel sorry for you. Yeah, I mean, man, do I feel sorry for you. The Pistons.
Jacob left.
I know. I think Jacob will be back, hopefully. But here's the thing, and if you're a Detroit Pistons fan, man, I feel sorry for you, because they have lost 24 straight ball games. Yeah, 24 straight ball games. I want you to sit on that for a moment. 24 straight. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's a tough pill to swallow. You lost 24 straight ball games, and that's what I posted on Discord. I said, all I want for Christmas is a Pistons W. 24 straight ball games. Man, that's saying something. Give me a second.
There's back.
Now, but you're a Detroit Pistons fan, I feel sorry for you. Anyway, let's go ahead and look to the games tonight. Now, these games haven't started yet. Yeah, these games haven't started yet, but we're gonna go ahead and run through them real quick. We got the Battle of Florida.
No, we got
take place.
We haven't had any games that have gone on yet today, but we do have a lot of games coming up tonight.
Can I say one, please?
Go ahead, Cody.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I saw this funny.
No, go ahead.
Tonight for the Pacers, it's Star Wars night. And the players have decided to dress up in Star Wars theme.
Yes, indeed, as they are going to be playing host to.
Okay. Who they got is Leah? Who they
So-
got is Leah?
Okay, I respect the fact that that one of them decided to go Han Solo.
Miles Turner's wife, I guess.
Well, I guess more power to them. And I'm pretty sure someone's gonna come in as Darth Vader.
That soon as you say that.
Okay then. And that's Chewbacca. Okay, they're all not bad. Yeah, that's between the Hornets and the Pacers tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got the Charlotte Hornets.
Now we also have tonight. We got the Sunshine State battle. We got the Miami Heat and the Orlando Magic.
Oh my God, it's actually
yeah,
Pacers and the Hornets Star Wars night.
So also we got the Jags and Cavaliers. They're playing tonight. So that's gonna be a good game to see. We also have the Timberwolves and the 76ers. This game is gonna be a barn burner between those two teams.
Yep.
You know, because you got Carr and you got it basically is
that could be the match
versus
tonight,
Embiid.
to say the least.
Yeah, basically it's Towns versus Embiid. That's gonna be a good one.
No.
Oh, definitely. Wells
shit.
Fargo Center is going to be packed with gills, and it's going to be a night, and it's going to get very hot and very heated.
There's breaking news.
So go ahead, Cody.
Michigan receives notice of allegations from the NCAA related to recruiting and impermissible coaching. This is related to impermissible on and off campus recruiting during the COVID-19 dead period in coaching activities. Potential violations that led to the school's self-imposed 3-game suspension of Jim Harbaugh to start the season. That means the Big Ten has suspended John Harbaugh for the final 3 games of the regular season. You know the whole thing?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, and basically, the Big Ten suspended Jim Harbaugh because of spying,
sign stealing.
Yeah. So now that
that's still under investigation.
Yeah, that's what I say. Now the NCAA is pretty much telling Michigan, you better prepare yourself because we will punish you. So now. Does this? I don't know what this means for this year's Wolverines team because they are in the playoffs this year and they're playing against Alabama. Yeah, they're playing against Alabama in the semifinal at the Rose. So might be something very interesting.
Now Harbaugh returned to coach in the Big Ten Championship and will lead the Wolverines against Alabama at the semis at the Rose Bowl.
I just said that. Let's go ahead and get back to the NBA. We got a Big Apple battle between the Knicks and the Nets. So that is going to be a very interesting encounter. Between
Brooklyn versus Manhattan at 6:30 over at the Barclays Center.
We also got the defending NBA champions, the Denver Nuggets. They're going to play against the Toronto Raptors at the Scotiabank Arena. So that's going to be interesting. We also got the Lakers and the Bulls. They're going to do battle.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game.
And we also have
over at the United Center. The Rockets and the Hawks are going to do battle at the Toyota Center in Houston.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yes, we do. It's going to be at the Toyota Center.
This is going to be a good one, right? Could be a good one right here. The Clippers and the Mavs doing battle over at the American Airlines Center in Dallas.
I just want to point this out. The Clippers, they're turning heads now. After a very slow start. They're picking up. They're picking up now. They're 16-10. It's gonna be an interesting battle. I mean, Kawhi Leonard and I can't pronounce his name. Doncic. Might be something to look forward to. I want to catch that game if you're able to catch that game.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good one. Also, to close out the evening, we got the Celtics and the Kings. They're gonna do battle at the Golden One Center. I just want to point this out that Sacramento just picking up from where they left off last year.
Yep.
And they're doing very, very well. But don't discount Boston. You still got Jaylen Brown, and he's
This
doing
year,
very, very well.
this final show is just like breaking slowly. Jacob's been on and off.
I know.
We don't have Brendan here. Jose is somewhere. Damn, this bar is just like panic.
Jeez, man, don't worry. I'm pretty sure
We're doing our best.
Yes, we're doing the best we can with what we
Now,
got.
here's the thing about the John Morant thing. Rick Butcher from Fox Sports said that John Morant might be MVP eligible, but still plays like one. He still plays like one. So, yeah, that's a topic.
There we go. So I think overall it's gonna be a good night for the NBA tonight. Now we're gonna go ahead and shift gears and head up to the ice.
Oh yeah, speaking of the ice, there's some news that I may have to share with you guys. You know how WWE does, their belts with the NFL? They're now gonna do with the NHL.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting. We got 3 games tonight on the ice. We got the Islanders and the Capitals. They're doing battle at the Capital One Arena. You can catch that game on TNT.
Like I heard, WWE and NHL have a deal in place to release commemorative championship titles of each team, like how NFL does. They're expected.
You kind of like one of those. Hold on. You kind of like one of those, like the title belts, in which like
at the NFL has it with the Fanatics. They're gonna be expected to be available sometime next year.
Okay then.
So you may see every championship, every team like Chicago Blackhawks.
There's no need to go through all 32 teams. We know who they are. We know who they are. There's no need to go through all 32 teams. We know who they are. As I was saying, we got the Islanders and the Capitals tonight. You catch that game on TNT. You also got the Red Wings and the Jets. That's good. That's gonna be a good game. If you have ESPN Plus, you can catch that game. And the second game of the doubleheader, you got the Kraken and the Kings.
Release the Krakens.
So far it's a quiet night. It's a quiet night on the ice. I'm about to give it. It's about to be a hectic night in the NBA shortly. If that had been another tip-out starts off at the top of the hour. So now we're going through this quickly because, like I said, it's just us. But on the court this evening, some good games on the court on the college court. Excuse me. On the college court this evening, we got Jackson State and Gonzaga. They're doing battle. So that's gonna be a good game.
I think this may be an interesting into what college football. This is also from Fox Sports. Oregon State and Washington State are working on a deal to become affiliate members of the West Coast Conference.
Yeah, that's what I said. I read that story. That's by the way, that's Washington State.
I said Oregon State and Washington State.
You just said Oregon State and Washington. I didn't hear you say state. But Oregon State and Washington State, they're working on an agreement with the West Coast Conference. With the West Coast Conference, they're working on an agreement with them. And try.
Jacob, if you want to fix your computer, just restart it.
As I was trying to say, Cody. What's going on? What's going on with the
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
I got to do it off my phone because my computer is like overheating like an MFer.
We totally understand, Jacob. We totally understand.
Jeez.
But
I've been trying to get this thing to cool, but this thing is like going crazy.
Stubborn.
Uh-huh.
I would say put it next to a fan.
Cody, I think because if like I said, you try everything you can to get your laptop cooled down, and it still shuts off on you.
Well, for me, I have a Chromebook and doesn't have issues.
We'll leave it at that. Now, as I was about to say, with going on with Oregon State and Washington State, they have worked out an agreement with the West Coast Conference to at least, become
an affiliate.
Yeah, to be affiliates, during the basketball season, because they have similar agreement with the football season with the Mountain West Conference. Because they're thinking their wisdom. We're going to rebuild the Pac-12, even if it's just us two. We're going to rebuild the Pac-12.
The WCC university presidents are expected to meet by Thursday to consider the proposed
Yeah. Like I said, we know.
I was coughing for a second.
Yeah, I think that obviously. Let me just point this out. Honestly, because I know we said, we spoke throughout this year. Ooh, let me go ahead and
Brandon. Oh, sorry.
That's not Brandon. That's not Brandon. Good Lord. Yell at people just and have no idea who they are. But
Hey, Jose.
Anyways.
Yes, as I was trying to say, because we spoke throughout this whole season how so many teams are leaving the Pac-12 to go to their other conferences because money. Yep. So, but now that Washington State and Oregon State, they're saying, well, we'll be associated with the Mountain West, at least for the time being in football, and we'll be associated with the West Coast Conference in college basketball. So, so I honestly don't know what to expect here. I have no clue whatsoever because, like I said, money talks. So I don't know. And of course, we can go ahead and
why a time of silence, Jose? What happened?
I think that
wait, back up. Jose, what happened?
Nothing happened. It's just that I got a new microphone.
Hey!
Now, we'll let Jose get. That's what I said. I was about to say we'll go ahead and let you get adjusted for a moment there, Jose. But
I wanted to be a bit of a surprise, but there you go.
Yeah,
I got a new microphone. How does that sound, everybody?
Great.
It's better. Jacob is, however, on his phone. His computer overheated.
I'm trying to cool it down as best as I can, but this thing is like this thing not one to.
I would suggest that you probably get like an external microphone, like something like this, to really helps. Not like an expensive one, just like a cheap one. But that's not the main point. The main point is about sports. So what are you guys talking about?
We're talking about college basketball.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get back to college. Let me go ahead and get through this.
Right,
I was saying about college basketball.
I'm gonna see if I can get Big Gay.
Yeah.
Trying to get Brandon's ass in here.
But,
we've been trying to.
Let me go ahead and run through the scores on college basketball.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I did mention Jackson State and Gonzaga. Gonzaga, by the way, they're members of the West Coast Conference. So be interested to see how they could perform next year between Oregon State and Gonzaga, or Washington State and Gonzaga. Something might be interesting. We also got UConn and Seton Hall. That's gonna be interesting. We have a battle at MSG between Baylor and Duke. So that is going to be a very interesting game to see.
I thought MSG would do a college basketball game, honestly.
Well, I think Madison Square Garden they do host basketball games from time to time. We do have another game going on in Charlotte. The Jumpman Invitational. Do y'all wonder where they got the idea from? North Carolina is playing against Oklahoma. Now, Oklahoma, they're 10-0 this season. So nice start for them. We also have Villanova. They're gonna get started in the Big East play between Villanova and the number 12 team in the country, Creighton. So that's gonna be interesting to see. And we got Alabama and
Arizona's taking on
Arizona.
the Crimson Tide at the Footprint
Mhm.
Center.
So that's gonna be very, very interesting to see. Some good games on the men's side. Now then, I'll just flip to the women. On the women's side, and I see a couple of good games over there too. On the women's side, Fatima, this game is that we got a couple of games going on right now, even as we speak. First of all, we got LSU. They're leading Coppin State 24-10.
Yep.
And they're leading
Jacobsburg.
hold on. We got LSU leading Coppin State 24-10. We also have at the one. UConn is leading. I have no idea the name of this school. Toronto Metropolitan 39-5. I have no idea the name of that school. Florida State is leading Alabama State 34-9. So
Toronto Metropolitan.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the name of that school.
Okay, I think I got it fixed. And I thank you for that, Jose, because I'm using an external microphone.
No problem.
We got games. Yeah, we got games coming up this evening. We got NC State and Old Dominion. NC State is 11-0. So, and if you got ESPN Plus, you catch that game.
Definitely so.
You also got Washington and Louisville. Washington is 11-0, so that's not too shabby. We got the Lady Longhorns. Texas.
Let's go.
They're 11-0, and they're playing against
Texas Rio Grande Valley.
Yeah, as I say, UT Rio Grande Valley. Boy, I hope I pronounced that right. Let's see, and you can catch that game on ESPN Plus. Another game you can catch on ESPN Plus is Southern and Kansas State. Kansas State, they're 12-1 and number 12, they're 11-1, excuse me, and number 12 in the country.
Yeah.
And you got Omaha and TCU. TCU is 11-0. Not too bad. We do got a couple of finals. We do have some finals. Baylor, the number 10 team in the country, they're 10-0. I can speak. They defeated Providence 61-36. Stanford beat UC Davis 92-52. And Gonzaga beat Arizona 81-69. So
nice.
So overall, though, some very, very intriguing games on both the women and the men's side as we're closing in on the end of the year. We got the holidays coming up around the corner and around the bend. In college football, you don't need me to tell you we're in bowl season. This is bowl mania. So you don't need me to tell you. Let me check this real quick. The bowl games, we get right back. We get back into the swing of the bowls. I do believe this weekend. Let me check just to be sure. Yes, as a matter of fact, this Thursday we got the Boca Raton Bowl between South Florida and Syracuse. That's on Thursday. Friday we got the Gasparilla. Yeah, yeesh. Georgia Tech and UCS. So there you go. I can't pronounce the bowl. Do not ask me. But the sponsor is
Gorilla.
And Saturday we got the Birmingham.
You mean the Boca Raton Bowl?
Yeah, but no,
and Friday's the Gasparilla Bowl.
Thank you. Saturday we got the Birmingham Bowl. We got the Camella Bowl. We have the Armed Forces Bowl. We got the famous Idaho Potato Bowl.
Potatoes.
Too much starch.
Man, I just hope that the winning coach doesn't get dunked with mashed potatoes. Oh well.
Just like the coach has to be dunked in mayonnaise.
We got
Hey, just be happy that's not the Hellman's mayonnaise and coffee bowl.
Just go home. We got the 68 Ventures Bowl. We got the Las Vegas Bowl, and we got the Hawaii Bowl coming up this weekend. And those are your list of bowls. When we get back on the third, the national championship game will already be set because the semifinals, of course, taking place on the 1st.
Remember back then there was the Tax Slayer Bowl?
That's coming up. Let me check real quick, unless they played it already. No, the Tax Slayer. I think that's coming up.
Right.
I'm trying to see.
I gotta catch up here.
Yeah, that's on the 29th. The Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Clemson and Kentucky. And so might be something interesting to see, of course. Since Cody's gonna bring it up sooner or later, we do have the Duke's Mayo Bowl. That's next Wednesday. Thank goodness we ain't gonna be on. Thank goodness we're not gonna be around to see it because my God, I don't want to see the coach get dunked with mayonnaise.
Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Oh, and that'd be the funny part. Hey, at least the winning coach gets to have Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts for the win.
Yeah, you get dunked on by Pop-Tarts. Just let them be like cold, not warm Pop-Tarts. Warm Pop-Tarts would be a nightmare.
Yes, I'll be looking forward to the NCAA doing the
At least it's just let it be like regular Pop-Tarts you get out of the box.
I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna wait till next year when the NCAA decides to do a bowl game sponsored by diabetes because that's exactly where we're going.
So basically, what you're trying to say is there'll be a Mountain Dew Bowl, a Pepsi Bowl.
Don't give them any ideas. That's how
a Coca-Cola Bowl.
Just stop. Lastly, don't give them any ideas. We're gonna go ahead and shift focus head on out to the meat and potatoes.
I mean,
taters.
Wait. Should we talk about soccer?
Yep, it's time for
enough time.
It's time for the main event because the main focus on the chaos from last week was what's been going on in the NFL. And before we do that, I do need to go have a little chat with the guys who's been writing the scripts of this madness. So Steve Stradamus, take it away.
Thanks to modern editing techniques, we can use existing footage to complete the film without Millhouse. Watch.
Look out from behind. And the ball is out. It's going to be ruled. It's alive and going to the end zone with 2nd down and 13. Oh, baby. Unbelievable.
Seamless, huh? You're fired. And with good cause.
That was easy.
You blew it!
How are you not dead? I have no idea.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? You got your wish. You got Mason Rudolph. For what?
Then I guess we're going monster hunting.
Yeah!
Sorry, I stepped on a nail.
Oh God, I'm coming down!
I'm so close to solving this crime, I can almost taste it.
Today's the first day of a never-ending hell date. It's time.
Uh-oh! When will this nightmare end?
You're coming in too fast. Reduce your airspeed.
What's my airspeed?
It's on your airspeed indicator.
Can you be more specific?
You're headed for the trees. Pull up. Pull up.
Well, I think that went pretty well. I'm gonna give your liver such a punching.
When you marooned me on that godforsaken spit of land, you forgot one very important thing, mate. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
Roll the cheese!
That was a close one.
You have selected Regicide. If you know the name of the king or queen being murdered, press 1.
I want the mayor dead. I want his wife dead. I want his cat and his dog dead.
Wait. Who's before the cat?
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, actually, it wasn't me. It was...
No, it's okay. I'm used to it.
That was so terrible, I think you gave me cancer.
We win! Group hug in the shower tonight! Or not?
Linda?
Bob?
Kill me.
Damn, that's cray-cray in a good way right there.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Shake it, baby. Shake it.
I surrender and volunteer for treason.
If there's one man who's going to take everything away from Roman Reigns before anybody, it's one man, L.A. Knight.
Well, Homer, I guess you're the winner by default.
Default! Woohoo! The two sweetest words in the English language. Default, default, default!
It's time for the game! Woohoo!
Everybody panic! Oh my god!
And so began the cheese touch frenzy.
I'm gonna start off by saying that Thursday night was.
Brandon Staley.
To see Shadamas and for awesomeness that is the
God.
NFL, that has been the NFL season of 2 months or less. Go check him out on TikTok. Hold on, Cody. Let me finish my promo so that we can give him some love. Go check him out on TikTok as always, because he does great work, and hopefully we'll keep this going. Honestly, it's more lots of fun. But yeah, week 15 proved once again that there is no such thing as a safe win in the National Football League.
Yes.
Hold on. I'm gonna say something real quick because
or at least a safe game.
Yeah, that's it. Hold on, Jacob. Let me say something real quick because after what we saw on Thursday night, good God, Brandon Staley, I want you to repeat after me.
I got 2
words. Cody, zip it. I want you to repeat after me, Brandon Staley.
No, let him talk. Let him cook.
Thank you for shopping at Walmart. May I please see your receipt? Because what happened, and mercifully, even Dean Spano saw the handwriting on the wall that had to happen. You can't call yourself a defensive guru and then just give up 63 points to a team that didn't score at all the previous week.
I mean,
that's embarrassing.
Yeah, he should have been fired 3 years ago.
Brandon Staley, I got 2 words for you.
Cody.
He almost gave. Hold it.
Go ahead, Jacob.
Damn. So I was saying, yeah, he led the he let the Raiders 2 points unanswered in the entire first half. Unanswered. Okay.
And here we all thought that the Raiders would actually
let them
the Dolphins
not
record.
only whip out their entire nutsack and the entire team and the schlong as well. schlong as well, but he was enjoying it, deep throating it all the way down to the tonsils. Okay, until he decided, okay, I've had enough. Now let me score some points. Okay,
I just want to say this. I didn't know Brandon Staley was that much into fisting. God, I have never seen. I mean, that's basically what we saw. I mean, it was that bad.
You know what's weird? Me and Jacob thought that the Raiders would actually fucking break the record.
Well,
they almost did.
Well,
Holy
here's the
shit,
thing.
they almost did.
Here's the thing. And I think that obviously, I mean, eventually the
we
Raiders did let their foot
all
off the
wanted
gas.
to see. We all wanted it. We all wanted to see the ultimate form of Staley finally being fired with him break him and his Chargers.
Oh, Jamal's here,
being the ones to break the record. You know what? I'm not even going to say it best. Jamal can say it better than I could ever do with how bad Staley ever did in his final ever game as a head coach.
Let's hope that is.
Let's give him the floor. Let's give him the floor. Go ahead, Jamal.
So what have I missed before
We talked about basketball in college,
Hockey.
basketball, hockey.
Well, we're talking about the Thursday night beatdown that we saw.
Your time decided to give up 63 points in his final game ever.
Let's hope that's his final game ever. I swear.
It was.
321 scandal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Well, then we're just going to make this quick. The inevitable rise of Bill Belichick as a Charger seems to be coming a lot quicker than I think people realize. Or maybe it's Jim Harbaugh, for all we know. Mm-hmm. But it seems obvious to me that the Chargers chargered and then found out that the Raiders were not raidering. They came to raid their stadium and completely kicked their ass. An embarrassment is putting things very lightly. That team was horrible, horrific, embarrassing. All without Justin Herbert, Mike Williams, and Keenan Allen. Seems like that offense is carrying this team. Because otherwise, what do you have? Garbage.
Mm-hmm.
A waste of time. You know it says a lot when the fucking Broncos somehow have caught up and have a potential of being in the playoff.
After they had to endure their own choking.
They still won more games than the fucking Chargers.
Yeah, it was that bad. I mean, and there's no excuse whatsoever what we witnessed on Thursday. None. And
you know what? I think the new coach that the Raiders have, they need to make him permanent.
Why he tried to water it down?
Yeah, him going.
Yeah,
I'm
saying this now. That head coach.
Go ahead, Jacob.
For some reason, his mic keep cutting
I'm saying this now.
He has a CPU issue on his laptop.
Actually decides to do apologize. I'm trying to get it set up. I do apologize. What I'm trying to say is
I can finish it for you if you want.
I do apologize if I do sound choppy. If Mark Davis does actually use that brain he has, like he says he does, and keeps that head coach who has been giving the Raiders a season that they can actually be somewhat good with.
His name is Antonio Pierce, I think.
For Las Vegas. Okay.
Well, I just think that first of all,
and I say that, but unfortunately, it's Mark Davis.
Well, that is true.
And also, Antonio Pierce is just the guy coming into a situation where, yeah, he might be a better fit than Josh McDaniels, but that's also like being a disinfecting wipe, cleaning up shit. Yeah, a clean toilet is better than a toilet with shit on the seat. but it's still a toilet.
Man,
Pierce is a temporary solution. That's what I'm going with.
yeah, I think that Antonio Pierce is just basically a substitute teacher.
That's fair enough.
Hey, at least he's doing good.
And he is.
I mean, not really.
I mean,
They're-
yes,
they're in
of
the-
course. I mean, of course, the Vikings and the Raiders game is suspect.
he's not really getting them in a position where they're in the playoffs.
Mhm.
Playoff success is extremely important, as you can tell by these games. You want a guy who can get you to the playoffs. And while I might hate John Harbaugh like fucking crazy and think he gets bailed out by talent, which he does,
Mm-hmm.
playoff success will save you a lot more times than not.
That is true. Let me go ahead and bring this up real quick because I got 4 tickets to Elimination Station.
Yes.
Well, 5 if you can't Saturday.
Yes, we did because we did have a couple of teams. Unfortunately, we had
Bit the dust.
5 teams who have gotten the axe to the axe and have been taken straight to Elimination Station.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just start this
Washington.
one off.
Unfortunately,
sorry, I want to start
No,
it
go
off
ahead.
by saying the first team who is out of the fucking playoffs. Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Steelers are
That's
still
not a
in the
shocker.
hold on. First of all, the Steelers are still in the playoff hunt.
I'm pretty sure they're tied for like the bottom of the barrel of the AFC, but they
Yeah.
still have a shot.
Yeah, they still have a shot. The Elimination Station is, first of all, number 1, Arizona. Good news, Kyler Murray. You got plenty of more time to go play Call of Duty when the season's over.
Yeah.
I do think that is a danger if you're
still-
Seattle because Arizona still plays hard enough where they're going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
They could play spoiler, basically, right?
Check up, your mic's choppy.
Now, also, let me also bring this up about Tennessee. Now, we said this last week. We said that the Titans was. We said last week that the Titans was going to be petty, and I mean as petty as hell. This past Sunday, they won the Houston Oilers jersey against the Houston Texans.
Oh,
the Titans are the Houston Oilers, so I mean,
yeah, but here's the thing. I actually watched Urinary Trees Houston Tennessee Oilers thing. Oh god, I did not expect in the first 2 years that it would be a bloodbath for the team.
Well, here's the thing, and I'll make this short and sweet. When the Oilers moved to Tennessee, they first
The fans did not.
Hold on, Cody. Hold on.
Let Carter finish, Kagan.
Now, when they first moved to Tennessee, they had to play in Memphis because the stadium wasn't built yet. So, and Burt Adams was willing to stay in Memphis for another season. Unfortunately, the game against Pittsburgh that year, the last game of the season, well, it made him change his mind in a hurry. Because it was basically a sellout crowd. Unfortunately, the majority of them were Steelers fans.
Yeah, that backfired.
So he had no choice but to play at Vanderbilt Stadium the following season until their new stadium was ready.
And then that got destroyed by a tornado.
Well, not exactly. They didn't suffer any major damage. But let me go ahead and get through as I was saying, because there's still a lot more to talk about. But no, the Titans, since they claim the Oilers history is their own. After they changed the name to the Titans, the NFL retired the name Oilers so nobody else would take it. Houston, I thought we was going to have a 16-16 time, but the Texans at the very last second kicked a game-winning field goal. And the game was over 19-16, and you got King Henry is questioning his future with the Titans.
Well, we can't say the king is dead.
But like I said, Titans, welcome to Elimination Station. Please have a seat because I got some more teams that got eliminated. The Commanders.
Come on in.
The Commanders were next. They lost to the Rams over the weekend. Sooner or later, I think even Ron Rivera knows that
His time is up.
How in
He's
the
getting
world did he
fired.
lose to the Rams?
Yeah, I just don't
Hold
understand
on. Let's not sit here and act like the Rams aren't 7th and actually have a chance of getting in the playoffs, which they do. Because the NFC is complete and utter hot garbage.
That is true. Well, it's so hot garbage that 2 teams from Dookie Mountain might get in. Is a distinct possibility. Now, one more team that got eliminated, and boy, did they get eliminated. The Dolphins beat the Jets 30-0. So, Jets, come on in. And by the way, Aaron Rodgers, there's no need for you to come back for the rest of the season. Fetterman, he said it himself. And
guess what? I actually put something in this one. The Jets are putting him on the practice squad.
Now, here's the
I
thing.
mean, you gotta they gotta make sure that that ACL is healthy before he could get back in for next season.
He's not even going to play.
That's the thing.
I know.
Hold on.
It's the next season.
This entirety of the conversation don't even matter. He already said it himself. He's not playing.
Yeah, here's the
Also,
thing.
how you feel about the Ravens getting a playoff?
Hold on, Jose. This thing that irks me. You're going to activate a player who's basically not going to play for the rest of the season. You're going to go ahead and activate him just so that just to take up a spot on the roster. Could activate somebody else because we know Zach Wilson is going to be out. Hey, what do I know? I mean, I'm just a fan.
It's the Jets. I don't know what we're expecting at this point.
Now, the Saints, Rich Jacob was still here, but the Saints defeated the Giants 24-6. Unfortunately for
one more loss would solidify.
You know, and plus you saw the video. Yeah, New York is not happy. They want the Saints dead.
No, but they basically used something from the Simpsons saying, the Godfather from the Simpsons saying, "I want his family dead. I want his children dead. I want his cat and dog dead."
Just suck. You got your asses whooped. How you gonna complain? Your team didn't show up. 24-6 is an ass kicking. Your team didn't do anything.
I'm gonna say this, right? The Jets, no, not the Jets. The Giants need a bit of more help. They need to release Daniel Jones because he's not worth it. He's not worth the money. They need to release Graham Gano because he's not worth the money. You can't kick for shit. Find a quarterback with some good experience. I would say you could probably try and trade for Taylor Heineke. I like the long stretch, but if you think about it.
No. Stay away from Taylor Heineke.
Well, I'm not going to say Carson Wentz because he's garbage as well.
Go for a QB in the draft.
Nah,
Jose. The Jets with the Giants looks like any shitty quarterback.
Really? The Colts will do the same too. So shut your mouth.
Hey, Gardner Minshew's the best quarterback.
Okay, easy, you two.
And somehow the Colts have a chance of making it to the.
Let's talk about the Saturday game, shall we?
Here's the thing.
Steady people.
Now, here's the thing about the boy. I saw Cheslater Dunnis's game highlight commentary, and my favorite part, he kept on, because when he's talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers, talking about Mike Tomlin, he kept on adding that soundbite that goes, Mike.
That legit. Oh God.
I mean, Mike Tomlin at some point. Look, here's the thing. I mean, first of all, Mitch Trubisky just struggled out there. 13-0. Then you give up 30 points just like that.
The first and the second half.
Hold on. I think, and here's the thing. And first of all, Mitch Trubisky struggled, and then Mason Rudolph and garbage time didn't make the situation any better.
Can I just say this? The first and the second half, when I saw the Colts punted and the ball went back to my mind went back to a year ago, like a flashback. to the Vikings and the Colts.
Ah, yes, the choke job.
Yes.
Choke jobs.
Let's give this guy
it
Vietnam
was-
flashbacks. Let's definitely do that because I would love to see him suffer.
And then the Steelers collapsed.
Damn it.
Here's the thing, and I think that
heck, even though we saw Union Tree stream.
Hold on, Cody. I think that Mike Tomlin, I think even he has to see the handline on the wall at this point. I don't know whether or not he's going to come back next season. I know that Chester Adonis is calling for his head.
No, not
is calling for his head.
Yep, and Chester Adonis is denouncing his fandom.
Here's the thing, right? Because the Steelers fired Matt Canada.
Yes.
Do you really think that they're gonna fire Mike Tomlin?
Yes.
I don't think. I don't think they're gonna fire him.
Let me cook. Hold on. Because the Steelers are gonna get him to above 500 record, so they could give him a fuck ton more money, so he could stay and probably be more mediocre.
Now, I will say this: Colts actually, like I said, I think I said last week, either the Colts beat the Steelers or we are out, and the Colts came in and dominated in good fashion.
Well, yeah, it's because they just showed up in a good time.
Now, for the fact that you was playing the Steelers. So
yeah, that's also true. Yeah, you ever playing the Steelers as well.
Now, here's the thing. And first of all, we basically got a three-way tie for first place.
Here's the thing. Three-way tie.
Cody.
Wait, let Carter finish, Hagen.
Now, here's the thing, because you got a three-way tie for the AFC East. AFC South. Excuse me. You got a three-way tie for the AFC South because Houston won.
Colts won.
Indy won.
Jacksonville lost.
Will you let me finish? Now, I think that the thing of it is we have Jacksonville lost to Baltimore. First of all, Baltimore is in the playoffs. Let me go ahead and start out by saying that Baltimore is in the playoffs. But the way there's a fan. I subscribe to his channel. I'll make sure I got it straight.
Your name tree.
No, not that one. Jaguar Gator 9. That's his channel. Official Jaguar Gator 9. He's a Jaguars fan. And the way how he went off on Doug Peterson, basically, he said dumb decision. He named this show Dumb Decisions. You mean to tell me? Here's the thing. Because time was ticking away in the first half. Time ticking away. He could have spiked the ball and tried to score. Spike the ball, spike the ball so you had time left to either try to score either a touchdown or field goal. Nope. What happened was that for some odd reason, quarterback didn't get the ball, clock ran out, and next thing I knew it, game's gonna have time. Baltimore leading 10-0. That was a bad coaching decision. That was a bad coaching call right there. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, Jaguar Gator now just went off on him. I don't know what's going on with the Jaguars. I have no clue whatsoever what's going on. Just basically just bad all the way around. Basically, it's a 3-team horse race for the AFC South. And basically, I think Jaguars had a tiebreaker. But you got the Texans and the Colts right there.
Now here's the thing.
It Colts, is a 3-way tie, as he said.
Now here's the thing. The Colts need to finish a full game, or the Texans need to finish a full game to get up the ranking of number 1.
Well, I hate to give you nightmares, Cody, but the Texans and the Colts, they're gonna play in the last game of the season.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. And
we remember
with a potentially healthy CJ Stroud back into the picture.
Mm-hmm. And you should know, you of all people should know, because the Colts are the Texans' bitch because of the way how over the past couple of seasons how they win.
I was gonna say this now. The only way that Indy can take the top of the South is if
they beat
Jacksonville loses and Houston loses.
Yep.
Now, hold on, Cody, because we know coming up this week, we know that the Jaguars are playing against the Buccaneers, while the Colts are playing against the Falcons this coming week. So that might be something.
Who's starting? Is it Desmond Ritter or is it Taylor Heineke?
I think they got Taylor Heineke in because
Yeah, you're fucked, Cody. You're fucked. Yep.
Yeah, they
fine.
got
Alright, you're fucked. It's Taylor Heineke. Listen to me, boy. It's
Listen to me,
him
you
and his
son of a
10,000
bitch.
dogs are gonna run you down. I promise you.
Down, fellas, down. But man,
how are you gonna say it? We're done when the Falcons couldn't win the last team last game.
They lost to the Panthers 9-7. Remember who the quarterback was?
That's just
Rizzo was the
embarrassing.
quarterback.
I'm just gonna say that was just embarrassing. Okay, they lost to a tank. That's just premature embarrassment.
Now
so they're gonna take out their frustrations on you. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm said my piece,
And
Chrissy.
then what happened in the Colts?
Cody, one more time.
What?
Yeah. Bills beat the Cowboys 31-10. The accident waiting to happen, ladies and gentlemen, happened again.
But yet they clinched a playoff berth.
Yes, they clinched the playoff
what the
berth because
fuck?
I'm trying to think. One of those teams lost to cause the Cowboys to get in. I forgot which one, but they're in the playoffs. So,
Yeah.
So I guess what we're going to see is probably since they're in the playoffs, I guess what we're going to see is probably some choking. Someone's going to choke. The Cowboys are going to choke in the playoffs. They always do that.
I would assume so, yeah.
They haven't been.
Yep.
They haven't been to the Super Bowl since the 90s. So, is this going to be their year? I don't know.
No, it is not. It is not. Nope.
Like I said, the NFC is wide open, mainly because the top half is top heavy, and the bottom half is
49ers to the Super Bowl. Let's go.
And so that is the same possibility. Speaking of the 49ers, we're glad we mentioned them. So they clinched the NFC West thanks to them beating the Cardinals. So so nice job to them. Kudos to them. Chiefs beat the Patriots 27-17. Good Lord. ESPN saying Chiefs beat Patriots 27-17 to thrill Taylor Swift and the Swifties in the crowd. Great, wonderful, nice work. Yeah, nice job. But,
Browns beat the Bears 20-17.
Yeah, that was a close one. I'll be the first one to tell you, Chicago's gonna be feeling good with themselves.
The ultimate irony of the Browns having to rely on a Baltimore quarterback to help them win.
Joe Flacco.
They are going to be permanently our bitch at this point.
I think Cleveland just counting down the days until Baltimore is done with Lamar Jackson and let Mark go on over to Cleveland. Maybe in like 10 or 12 years, but they're counting down the days. Yeah, they just count down the days.
The day the Browns decide to stop being relevant.
If that ever happens, I am sending a package over to Carter's location, and it will have something you will not like.
Oh God, I can see this now. Me opening my door. There's a horse's head right there in the box. No. Me and the Godfather.
No. I think if we're gonna be honest, I think he'll send a pipe bomb.
No,
No,
I am not that.
No, that's a bit too brutal.
I will
That's not
send
Jamal.
I will send a box with my farts.
Whoa!
Just mail a whole casket overseas.
Lions
Just
beat
mail a
the
casket with
Lions
like a wax
beat the
dummy of
Broncos.
Carter in there.
Yeah, Lions beat the Broncos 42-17. So
No, it was like Broncos fought someone.
It
wasn't the 49ers. You said
No,
49ers.
the Lions did
Lions
beat the
beat the
Broncos
Broncos.
42-17.
That's what you said.
Exactly. The fuck are you looking at, Hagen?
I thought you said 49ers.
No.
That's what I hear in my ear.
Well, you're deaf. Anyway.
Now, Detroit, I think they're closing in on clinching the NFC North.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, they have like a few hiccups, the Lions, but they're strong so far.
That'll be the first time in franchise history to actually take the NFC North.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Absolutely. And
but
I
I
think
want to
this
see if
will
they
be
could do this type of damage in the playoffs. If they do,
well, that's the question. That's the key
yeah,
question
because if
because
they do,
this,
we have boys, we have a problem.
yeah, that's what I said. This is the same team that hasn't won a Super Bowl. They have never been to the Super Bowl.
But they
So
have been NFC champions.
they have been NFL champions, but that was way before you, me, or even this
Oh
podcast
yeah, that's before all of
existed.
us were born. Jesus Christ.
Mhm. Yeah, so but I mean, I don't know. Will they surprise folks? I don't know, but remains to be seen. I will go as far as saying it probably might be a dark horse, but good luck trying to
I can
get
see
through
that.
San Fran and Philly, or
Oh, that's I'm gonna be honest with you. If the Lions could beat either one of those teams, we may have a threat.
mm,
But I
mm,
don't see that happening.
mm-hmm.
I'm just saying it.
Yeah.
If they
Well,
do beat them, we got a problem. If
yeah.
not, expect it.
Yeah. Now let's go ahead and look forward to the next 2 weeks because like I said, we won't be on next week. So time to go
Yeah,
ahead
because
and
we have
start.
time with our families.
Yeah. So
Excuse me.
let's
Jacob, you want to start it off?
Well, I
Jacob?
do believe. Well, since we got time, we can actually take a look at the year in review. I think we actually have a little enough time. Since we got time to talk about
Oh no, I'm
it.
talking about the schedule.
Why don't we talk about how crazy this year has been for the? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's talk about the schedule that's coming up for the next couple of weeks because we only got 3 weeks left in the NFL season.
Absolutely. Let me first of all start out by saying that probably one of the games which I'm looking forward to because we're not gonna go through them all. But one of the games which it catches my attention.
Well, we'll just start off with this week, but yeah.
I think, as I was trying to say, one of the games
Go ahead.
that has caught my attention is basically I'm interested in seeing between the Buccaneers and the Jaguars, and I'm also looking at the Colts and the Falcons because if the Colts beat the Falcons and Tampa Bay beats Jacksonville, well, Atlanta is gonna be getting their ticket punched. Well, at least for the division race, they're gonna get their ticket punched to Elimination Station. On the other hand, here's the thing, and this is why so many folks just don't have any faith in the NFC whatsoever because now top heavy is as tough as it could be because you got San Fran, you got Philly, Dallas is a question mark because of the way how they performed against Buffalo. People think of them as frauds. Detroit, people might have the same feeling about them. And then that leaves off everyone else. Because as you saw you named Tree's video, and him going through a list of playoff chances, the Saints are still there. The Saints are right there. So, and New Orleans, they're playing against the Rams tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, so they're playing against the Rams at SoFi
And
Stadium.
since me and Carter are tied in the NFC South, Carter still holds the top of the NFC South due to the tiebreaker.
Absolutely. So there is a distinct possibility. Maybe, depending on how we do down the stretch, because Tampa Bay got Jacksonville, and then we got New Orleans next week. That's gonna be a doozy. And then of course I think we close out the season.
Next week my Saints we got the next week and then next week we will face off next week. Next week.
And I think
on Sunday night at Tampa, and then for the finale, my Saints will be facing off against the Falcons.
Go ahead, Jose.
There's one game in both weeks I'm interested in. One of them from this week is actually 49ers and Commanders. The reason why I say it is because the Commanders' defense, if they play it right, they could really suppress the 49ers' really, really ruthless offense.
That is true.
If they play it right.
That is true. You know, the Commanders, their defense is good. The offense is still sloppy as all
It's a
hell.
it's a hit or miss. I'm gonna put it that way. It's a hit or miss.
So that's one thing to consider.
Yep. From week 16, another game that I'm interested. A game from here, I'm actually interested in. I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna say it. It's gonna be Monday game. It's Monday's game. It's the Malls Ravens versus the 49ers. Because here's the thing. It's Lamar Jackson versus Brock Purdy, I think, who's starting.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? Because it's gonna be a shootout between offenses, but the defense is because Jamal, I think you could attest to this. The Ravens defense is very suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, he's out.
Yeah, he's gone.
Well, anyways, he would agree with me that saying that the Ravens defense very suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very suspicious. 49ers defense is there. They're tough. But knowing the Ravens offense, they're going to find a way. They're going to find holes in it, and they're going to exploit it as much as possible. Same thing with the Ravens for the 49ers defense. If there's a hole, they'll exploit it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be a close game. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Let me also bring this up because, and basically how, especially, I'm looking at Philadelphia and the way how the Eagles have been playing.
Oh yeah, they've been on a bit of a stint as of late.
Yeah. Now they're playing against the Giants on Christmas Day.
It should be. I'm gonna put it should be an easy win. It should be. I say should be. Remember how I said should? Because look at how many games did he lose? Did he lose 3 so far?
4.
4 in a row they lost.
Well, actually, it's 3 in a row. Hold on, Jose. It's 3 in a row that they lost.
Yeah, 3 in a row. This should be an easy win. This should be an easy win.
Mm-hmm.
I say should.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the hell is going on with the Eagles. Because I think they're playing down the competition. I'm just gonna say something right now to the just to the Eagles real quick. Just to the Eagles. I'm like, I'm just gonna be real nice real quick, right? Because I'm just gonna say, you are not Pittsburgh. Do not do this. Anyways, yeah. That's all I just want to say because they should not play down the competition.
Mm-hmm.
But I see why they're doing it because they want to save up their starters in case if they do go to the playoffs, they can just go out of full force. I see that. But no.
Okay.
Because you have a chance to be eliminated at some point. I'm just saying.
Well, Philadelphia is
a playoff berth.
Yeah, they Philly did clinch a playoff berth. No, that is really something. So, but they do need to break this losing streak because they want. I'm pretty sure they want to get to the playoffs on a high note.
Yeah, I could see
sure.
that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now, I don't know who the Chargers guy that's the interim head coach, but he's gonna play against the.
Announced yet.
Yeah, they're playing against the Bills on Saturday. So SoFi Stadium, they got SoFi Stadium. It's going to have a busy week ahead of them. They got Saints Rams.
Oh no, wait,
tomorrow.
they have announced their interim head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for the name?
Yeah.
I wish I was shitting about this. Giff Smith.
Uh-huh.
That's okay then. That's a weird name if I ever heard one, but
no, that's actually his name. His name is Giff Smith. Giff Smith.
Hey,
can I say something quickly?
Yeah,
I was gonna say something too, but I guess fuck me. I guess.
So my dad surprised me with an early Christmas present.
Show it. Oh, again, the camera feel. Face reveal.
Oh.
Yep.
And it's just the first time we're seeing Eddie Wilbel's face on camera.
Wait a minute, that's the
Is that an under?
No.
Oh, what the hell? That was
It's
it.
the third Texas Rangers jersey.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's one of those.
Oh.
That's one of those alternative. Not alternative, but one of
Number
those.
56.
Beauty Connect.
Oh, okay then.
I like it. I can't stand anymore. I can't stand it. My laptop is horrible. Okay, mind if I say something?
Go ahead, Cody.
We didn't. I don't know if we talked about us during the Steelers and the Colts game, but there was a scary accident. The incident that took place. It was controversial.
Oh God. Yeah. Okay. I know exactly where we're going.
We need to talk about that. Player safety. The concussion.
Well,
Which one?
Well,
What is the condition of Pittman Jr. before we even?
Michael Pittman Jr. got hit hard.
Helmet
to helmet.
His condition.
I'm trying to find out right now his condition. Michael Pittman's condition.
I saw
I
that,
got
and
the clip.
I got scared to death when I saw that. I was like, "Oh no, not again!"
There's something that's about to be said on this podcast that's not going to be received too kindly.
I got the clip. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are, I don't know how to put this, but
Ian?
if you don't want to look at this, then definitely turn away. Definitely turn away. All right, there's Pittman. It's a football. Boom! Right there.
Oh God!
Right there.
That.
Let's give Jamal the floor.
Yeah. Holy shit! That was brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Steelers defensive player. I don't remember his first name, but Casey is basically done for the season.
DeMonte.
Mm-hmm.
DeMonte Casey is done for the season, which I'm not surprised. I think more of this is just because the NFL's like, you've had a history of this kind of stuff, so we're just going to punish you. I mean, it is what it is. But Tom Brady then chimed in on it and said something that I know wasn't received too well when it got brought up. But I will be that guy for 1 minute and say, unfortunately, I also agree with Brady again.
Mm-hmm.
Because Gardner Minshew should not have been throwing that ball that far where Pittman has to risk his well-being to get hit like that. Because when I look at Lamar throw the ball, he's throwing it to the chest of his people. Not throwing it so far that they have to risk getting hit like that by a defensive player. The defensive player is told to just do what you can to make sure they don't get the extra yardage. I can't really fault entirely Casey for that because, again, momentum is a bitch.
Yeah.
That even if he had, stopped and let the guy fall, that's kind of against what he's been trained to do.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a situation where, for good or for worse, the decision, I understand why it was done. I get it. But you're not exactly disproving Tom Brady wrong either. Because you end up endangering your wide receivers while you're throwing a pass that's a little too far out for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe not do that.
Well, I think that, and my thing is what Tom Brady spoke about. I can't understand where he's coming from because first of all, Gardner Minshew basically just dared the wide receiver to try to make the catch like that. And I think one thing which many people forgot is that what's the defensive player's name again, Jose?
Kazi.
I think what most people have pretty much forgot was that he was fined 5 times already this season for unnecessary roughness. So you knew sooner or later they were gonna jump. They was going to drop the hammer.
Oh no, he has a history for it, so I'm not surprised.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, again, we're going back to the point where people are having to agree with Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
Yeah,
it's actually horrifying.
Yeah, that is true. And I'm still trying to find the information. I think he walked out the field on his own, so I guess that's some good news that he managed to walk off the field on his own. They didn't need to call a stretcher or anything. It's just to be sure. Now, speaking of the Colts, we got two players that got suspended. Well, for pretty much the rest of the season. Yeah, it says the Colts suspended Isaiah McKenzie and suspended receiver Isaiah McKenzie and cornerback Tony Brown for 3 games for conduct detrimental to the team. They didn't disclose what behavior led to this decision, but it says the nature of the violations rose to a level to where severe punishment was warranted.
Let's hope it wasn't betting. Ugh.
I don't think it was betting, but then again, what do I know?
I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is.
What was it?
I've known exactly what it is for a couple of days, actually. Apparently, he shot a bald eagle out of the sky. Motherfucker was playing duck hunt. He was literally playing duck hunt with eagles. And that's why he's suspended for the season.
Oh, you fucking for real? Oh, now officially, the Colts fan in me is just disgusted.
Actually, listen to this. U.S. law prohibits anyone without a permit from killing, wounding, or distributing eagles, or taking any parts such as nests or eggs. Even taking feathers found in the wild can be a crime.
Mm-hmm.
And since the bald eagle is our national bird, they basically kind of have to enforce it in a way. So
that's understandable.
Jamal's not wrong.
No, that's totally understandable. So I guess the punishment fits the crime.
Here's where I state the obvious point of, you fucking moron. What were you doing shooting a gun at fucking eagles? You goddamn idiot. Knowing the eagle is the symbol of America. Knowing you work for the NFL, the same NFL who punished Calvin Ridley for a year for gambling, but yet Deshaun Watson got punished for 11 games for sexual assault.
Yep.
What were you doing, you absolute fucking buffoon? Your team came from shitting all over the Dallas Cowboys like a goddamn diabetic who just went to Taco Bell, and you gonna go ahead and do some dumb shit like that to celebrate. Congratulations. You're a fucking idiot.
Ring the bell,
dumbass motherfucker.
I have to agree with Jamal on this one. Where were you doing? What were you thinking?
I don't know how you couldn't disagree. The dude shot a fucking eagle out of the sky. What are you doing?
What was the reason the second Colts player got suspended for?
I don't know. I just saw that.
What's the name? Make a look it up for you. What's the name?
I don't remember the guy's name. I just saw Isaiah McKenzie and I saw his suspension reason. I'm like, huh?
Oh, it's Isaiah McKenzie, and the other one is
Tony
Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up, I gotta see what he did.
Yeah, let's see. If it's something that's probably
if he also shot a bald eagle, then he's a dumb fuck too.
Wait, hold on, I gotta see.
You know something?
I really have to see here.
I'm just going to say here now that for Isaiah McKenzie and Tony Brown, this kind of match that old radio show used to come back. That used to come on way back when. It pays to be ignorant. I'm just going to leave it at that. But ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to close out this year, we want to thank you so much for.
I found it.
Oh, what was it?
It's conduct detrimental to the team. I don't know what the fuck that means.
They didn't go into full detail, but chances are we'll find out eventually. But ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, to this year-end edition of our podcast.
Can I say something real quickly before we end?
Go ahead.
In the soccer side of sports, the FIFA Club World Cup the finals have been set between Manchester City of England and Fluminense of Brazil.
Mm.
I also do want to add, and this actually goes to the diamond real quick. This is about Shohei's contract, which I think you guys might be interested in. Okay. Not only does it come with a $700 million record, it also comes with a suite at Dodger Stadium. 1% of salary goes to the Dodgers charity. His personal translator, and he has a chance to opt out if certain execs leave the Dodgers. But here's my question: which execs is he tied to? And if they do decide to leave, when will Ohtani leave, and which team will he go to? That's far in the future. But I just want to know what execs is Ohtani tied to.
I have
That's the
no
only thing
idea.
I care about.
I have no idea. But
damn, he's getting. I'll tell you what, the Dodgers definitely opened that bank for him and definitely giving him the red carpet, well, the blue carpet, but that's different.
Yeah, that's what I just said. They basically just opened up a bank. But
Oh, absolutely.
Let me just go ahead and
There's the Brinks truck right now.
Now, let me go ahead and get through as I was saying. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you so much for tuning in to our shows, our last show of the year. I don't know about you all, but this has been a great 2023.
Yeah.
And we won't be on next week because we'll be with our families celebrating the holidays. As a matter of fact,
And then
hold on, Cody. Of course, you saw Eddie showing us his gift. The Texas Rangers jersey. I forgot. Which jersey was that again, Eddie?
It's the City Connect jersey.
So
I didn't, and there's something I had to show Jose. I got 2 G Fuel tubs, motherfucker.
You know something? Hold on. If the Colts win this week, you don't. If the Colts win this week, you don't have to worry about drinking them.
Yeah.
But
I will
if
do
they
this.
lose, then you have to worry about me.
Now here's the thing. If they do win and they freaking take the leaderboard, which I'll be surprised if they do, I won't drink one on camera, but I will have something. Not only do I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cans, I have, well, potentially I'm not gonna say because it's a secret.
Jose, go ahead and play this clip.
Yeah, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you so much for tuning in to our show this evening. Want to thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here.
Do I hear? I don't hear the Cheers theme.
He'll get to it. Give him time. He'll get to it. But we want to thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, to our shows. This has been a great 2023, and you were here with us from the this year, and here we are. Ready to close it
Hell
out.
yeah! When we had the transition from Blog Talk Radio over to YouTube, it's been a good transition.
Absolutely.
We want to thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And if you like what you see, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so that when we go live, you'll be able to join us.
And as for
Cody, zip it. Also, like we said, there won't be a show next week because we will be with our families celebrating the holidays. But we will be back on January the 3rd, 2024. It's going to be a great one. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead, Cody, because I know you want to say something.
As for the remaining NFL teams, remember the golden rule. Don't get eliminated. We'll see you all next year.
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall see you back here in this bar on January 3rd, 2024. Until then, for Jacob, by the way, before I forget, I want to thank Eddie and Jamal for joining us here tonight. So, that out of the way. For Jacob, for Jose,
Brandon,
for Cody, I am Kai saying thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Merry Christmas.
And Happy
New Year. We will see you in January. Until then, goodbye, everyone, and good night.
Woo!
Eat.
Yeah.